afternoon, sir. Thank you, sir.
UMESH LENKA. You are working in the finance department.
Yes, sir.
Original mode.
Sir.
Ebbe
Yes, sir.
ମାସ ତାହେଲେ ତମେ 10 ବର୍ଷ କୋଉଠି ଥିଲ?
Sir, preparation ଚାଲିଥିଲା sir. ମଝିରେ ଟିକେ ବାବାଙ୍କ ଦେହ ଖରାପ ଥିଲା ତେଣୁ ଘରେ ଥିଲି.
10 years you are preparing?
Yes, sir. Sir, between that ମୁଁ DAV ରେ ଜବ୍ କରୁଥିଲି.
କୋଉଠି?
DAV public school.
You are not written?
Sir, I am not written.
କେତେ ବର୍ଷ ଥିଲା?
It is 3 years ଥିଲି.
So then you must write. Now there is a big gap, you know. 2013 ରେ ତମେ ତମର PG DCA କରିଛ. This is 24. At 24 you have done you joined a job. 10 years is a long time. You know, 4-5 years you can still say I was preparing. But you don't prepare for 10 years.
Okay, sir. लिखिदेवी sir.
No, I'm not discouraging. You are prepared and you've got through the means, so you are already successful.
Okay, sir.
But तुम लिखिबो एटा. तुम DAV रे थिलो ना टीचर थिला.
Teachers.
फिजिक्स कोन
Physics.
जोडा लिखिबो. तापर गैप दबो. त को जायतिला?
Sir, 2021 2021 में थी.
21 पर्यंत थिले.
थिली.
18 21 की कोन?
19 21 sir.
19 21. Your optional is public administration.
Public administration.
Tell me, what is this motto of small government, big governance?
Small government. Okay, sir. There is a minimum government, maximum governance. Yes, sir. Sir, nowadays government is focusing to maximize the governance through a minimum input of government, governmental human resource, so that the accountability, the transparency, and the pro-people nature will come out in the time-bound manner, and there will be the systematic and detailed execution of law will be happened.
How do you improve governance?
Is it through proper planning, organizing, coordinating, and proper budgeting, reporting, and commanding also.
Indian government, Odisha government, for example, how to make Odisha government more effective in delivering services?
Yes, sir. Sir, before it was 5-day government where teamwork, transparency, then time bound, then technology, and then we will achieve the transformation. And this thing was very nicely working. And nowadays government.
ये तो बोलना ही नहीं. I'm advising you.
Sir.
ये बोलना नहीं. It didn't work. Slogans don't mean action. There is no transparency. There is no transparency. For example, how was the Puri project done? Parikrama project. There is no transparency. How come the project being done for Jagannath temple and the advisor is from Tamil Nadu, who doesn't know anything about Jagannath culture or Puri or anything. He was giving the advice on how to what should be the project. And paid 400 crores. Where are the transparency? So you can use it for saying that governance can function better or deliver better results if it is transparent, projects are done in a timely manner, that kind of a thing. Use 2-3 of these T's for giving you a recommendation. But definitely 5T was a complete bloody eyewash. That is one reason why the government has already been thrown out. People are not fools.
Yes,
You can transform, you say transformation of school.
Yes, sir.
Transformation of school is not, whitewashing schools. That is whitewashing and painting, distempering, repairing schools. Repairing and then putting whitewash. It is, transforming schools means improving teachers' quality, teacher-student ratio, okay.
Class size.
Classroom ambience, sanitation, hygiene.
Yes, sir.
Those are the things. Those things are missing. We have got nearly 1 lakh teachers deficiency in the state. So that is not transformation. No, in some schools, they are saying that one teacher teaches all subjects in a class. Because there are no teachers, subject matter teachers.
Yes, sir.
They have come out recently in the newspapers. No? That means their schools have, and it is a transformed school. One of the schools which has been so-called transformed. So don't use that. Governance, can improve. You digitize more so that there is corruption is less. You can monitor files. You have an effective file monitoring system, so that when a application comes, firstly it is immediately put online, and then somebody tracks how many days it will take to clear it.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of issues can be given online. Many certificates which are required, they can be issued online. Okay,
Yes,
so there are portals. There are portals which have been created, softwares like it has been done in Telangana, where a number of different services have been aggregated under one portal. What you call as Mo Sarkar.
Yes, sir.
But Mo Sarkar is also not effective. It's only a very portal. You cannot. I have tried paying house rent tax of BDA. I have not been able to pay on the portal.
Yes.
No? Because implementation, there is a no. The effectiveness of a government governing system is in implementation, in delivery of services to the common man. Okay, so bring in more automation, monitor online transfer, thing. Make many more services available without human interface. Like for example, earlier, 20 years back, if you had to buy a reserve ticket in railways, you went to the station, stood in the line, and then you had to bribe that chap. Otherwise, you will say ki full, you are on waiting list. But if you already placed, your application, you put 100 rupees there, he will already give a reserve ticket, confirmed ticket.
Yes, sir.
Understand? So,
Yes,
the moment it was automated, you sat at home and you could do it online. Those interfaces which could obstruct or corrupt the system, they were removed. Those layers were removed. Okay. So just read a little on, you'll find it on the website. ओके, ये धरित्री वगैरह सब जो ट्यूटोरियल्स हैं उनके वेबसाइट में ये सब आंसर दिया हुआ है यूपीएससी के लिए. यूपीएससी में दिया है चीज.
Yes, sir.
The governance improve करने पे कौन दरकार? Those steps will be written. ठीक है? Understand those steps and tell as applicable to Odisha. Because if you say tell a step, you should be able to give one example. So do that. Okay. You are from which place?
Kendrapada.
From?
Kendrapada.
Kendrapada. Kendrapada has some peculiar problems.
Yes, sir.
Kaun?
Sir, first thing is migration. Immigration from external, particularly from Bangladesh.
Rohingyas
Rohingyas.
have come in a big way.
Yes, sir.
And Bangladeshis.
Yes,
Rohingyas, Bangladeshis include Rohingyas, but Rohingyas don't include Bangladeshis. Rohingyas are separate. They have come mostly from Myanmar.
Yes, sir. But then, sir, illiteracy problem is there. Because that means the lack of student-teacher ratio, lack of infrastructure, lack of availability of materials, including financial problems also there. Because sometimes the parents are unable to send their children to schools due to financial problem.
That you don't require much finances for government schools.
Governments, yes,
Government
sir.
gives a lot of scholarships and free books and free dress, uniforms, midday meal. All these schemes are there.
Yes, sir. Sir,
problem is something else. What?
Yes, sir. That is unemployment also there.
Child labor is there.
Child labor, yes, sir.
If there is a shopkeeper, he wants his already son, instead of wasting time in the school, you already come and sit here.
Yes, sir.
So the karna to yahi hai. Similarly, a lot of girl child are being withdrawn after a certain age. 12, 13-year-old, she is being put to household work.
Yes, sir.
There is distress.
That leads to brain drain of people. to outside because due to unemployment and scarcity of
Unemployment
jobs.
doesn't lead to brain drain. I'll tell you why. Brain drain means sharp brains. You know, they go out by choice. They get job and they go out. We have distress migration.
Yes,
When there is poverty, unemployment, combined with lack of skills, then distress migration takes place. You helpless. You just go out. You're not finding a job here. So you go to any place and pick up any work. A lot of people from your district and from Odisha, like Ganjam and all, they are working as attendant, the sweepers or security guard in malls in Bangalore or in Hyderabad or in the textile mills in Surat. That's not brain drain. That is distress migration.
yes,
Brain drain is what happened with our software developers and all who have migrated to the West. Our IT engineers, our doctors, MBBS, MD, super specialists, they already migrated because the income and all that is more lucrative there. Okay, so we have got massive number of doctors in UK National Health System (NHS), and
Yes.
the US software, your Los Angeles, your California, and other IT hubs, big tech is all hugely populated by Indians. They are the best. They don't take any trash. They're the best of the brains. That is brain drain. They go by, it's a migration by choice.
yes,
The other one is distress migration, what happens with peculiar problems like your Kendrapada.
yes, sir. But here is
Not much of your people who have Kendrapada, people who have gone out, have carried any brain. They have carried any brawn, they can only work. Because they could not go to school properly, they did not pick up good skills also.
Yes, sir.
So those things are there. Okay. There is a steel plant in your area? No.
Sir.
Kalinga Nagar is in which area?
That is in
That
Khurd.
is Jajpur,
Kalinga
Kalinga Nagar.
That is in Jajpur.
Jajpur.
Okay, sir.
Kendrapada otherwise has got, what is the main economy of Kendrapada?
Sir, economy regarding tourism first thing because yes, sir, Ratnagiri, Lalitagiri Buddhist spots are there, and particularly Baldevji temple is there, is famous, and Vitrakanka National Park and Gaurimata Sanctuary. That is also because tourism mostly nowadays towards that.
Does it help local people?
Yes, sir.
How?
Sir, generating the revenue because more the migration, more the tourism, definitely more will the revenue. These things are I am able to recall it.
Recently, the government of Odisha passed its budget. We had a long budget session. They say one of the longest sessions they had, some 33 days or something like that.
Yes, sir.
So they passed the budget. What is the size of that budget? Odisha budget?
Sorry, sir, I am unable to recall. I'll read about it.
हाँ. Public administration में हो ना?
Yes.
What is budgeting?
Budgeting, sir. Sir, it is a financial document prepared by the legislature for the welfare of the society in a systematic execution of law. So that is budgeting to approve some plans in a particular.
Budget is a statement of your income
and
your planned
expenditure.
expenditure.
Yes, sir.
Income and expenditure, the statement of that for
Yes, sir.
for a financial year. Okay, it outlays
sir.
the total revenues expected and the outlays in various fields. Tell me one or two major features of this year's budget, welfare program.
Yes, sir. Sir, first thing, it was 200 crore rupees, 200 crore from the Odia Asmita.
What do you understand by Odia Asmita?
Sir, it is the Odisha's literature, tradition, it is music, it is Odisha's culture, and all, etc. Particularly for the pride of the proper Odia culture.
Who are the leaders who spearheaded the formation of Odisha as a linguistic state. Odia Smita, na?
Yes, sir.
Odisha as a linguistic state was formed in which year?
In 1936.
1930s.
Yes, sir.
Before independence.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So who were the main protagonists or leaders who spearheaded this project?
Sir, what I'm able to
Why
recall
it was
is-
not Telugu, say Andhra or Telangana, or there was no Gujarat, for Gujarati speaking. There was no Maharashtra. It was Bombay province, which had Gujarat and Maharashtra all put together and other. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So how was Odisha formed? Who were the leaders?
Sir, I think Hare Krishna Mahatab has more contribution towards that is Dr. Hare Krishna.
Utkala Gaurav
Madhusudan Das.
Das.
Okay, sir.
Utkala Gaurav Madhusudan Das. He was the pioneer. 1903 he established Utkal Sammelani. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And then a number of other leaders, Gopandhu Das, and the Maharaja of
Fakir Mohan Senapati. Krishna Chandra
Chandra
Gajapati.
Gajapati.
Yes, sir.
Maharaja of who is Maharaja?
Gajapati.
गजपति तांकर डिस्ट्रिक्ट थोड़ी थी मैंने गजपति से डिस्ट्रिक्ट से कहाँ राजा थे
Sorry, sir.
पारला कैमरे नो कृष्ण चंद्र
Gajapati.
गजपति so these are some of the people who fought for Odisha's heritage. There are two areas of Odisha, Odia speaking areas, which were left out. ଯେତେବେଳେ state ବନିଲା ଆଉ ସେ ଆଜି ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ବି they are not part of Odisha and there always that issue comes up time and again. କାରଣ ତମେ ତ 10 ବର୍ଷ ତଳେ ଗ୍ରାଜୁଏସନ କରିଛ
Yes,
ଏଇଟା
sir.
ସବୁବେଳେ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ସମସ୍ୟାରେ ଏବେ ବି ବାହାରିଥିଲା ଏବେ they have petitioned the president of India. କୋଉ ଏରିଆ ସଡେକଳା ଶୁଣିଛ
Yes, sir. Sorry.
ସଡେକଳାରେ କ'ଣ ହେଇଛି
Yes, sir. I am not able to recall it.
ସଡେକଳା is a Odia speaking area.
Yes, sir.
And there is another area called Farsua.
Okay,
These
sir.
are two jamidaris or that time which were left out when Odisha was formed as an administrative unit. And recently people of Sadegala petitioned the president to open schools where Odia language is taught. Because it falls under Jharkhand.
Jharkhand, sir. Yes.
So it's all Hindi medium.
Yes, sir.
So they are losing out on their mother tongue. So they demanded that Odia language schools should be opened in our area. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Odisha रे कितने district ଅଛି?
30 districts.
सबसे बड़ा district कोटा? फिर geographical?
Sir, Mayurbhanj.
मयूरभंज. So what is population wise?
Sir, Ganjam.
गंजाम. गंजाम रे भी बहुत problem ଅଛି. Distress migration.
Yes, sir.
किंतु गंजाम was chief minister's constituency. He used to stand from there, no? तो
Angel region, Angel
Check.
constituency.
हाँ अंजलि तो सेठी डिस्ट्रेस माइग्रेशन काहे हुए सेठी
Yes, sir.
जनरली हमर रूरल एरिया ओडिसा रु डिस्ट्रेस माइग्रेशन होउची
Sir,
poverty,
looking for
illiteracy, lack of skills, lack of job opportunity.
yes, sir. Looking for jobs. That is the
lack
main,
of job opportunity कोन पाए अछि ओडिसा रे
Sir, due to lesser investment in the investment sector and availability of infrastructure, sir. Availability of infrastructure and lessening in disinvestment policy. Because the investment is not there in Odisha. Because particularly FDI is not coming at that optimum level.
No, who is to blame for this? FDI is not coming in. You are talking about like from India's perspective, from Odisha perspective.
Sir, from Odisha perspective.
Why do you need FDI?
Sir, because we can achieve more.
Do we lack capital? Then you require
Yes.
foreign capital, foreign direct investment. isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Firstly, our industrial policies requires a big change.
Particularly lack of
How can
technological
an
application
area be
and
industry friendly? Tell me 4-5 things.
yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
A state can become industry friendly if it has got A, B, C, D.
Yes, sir.
What?
Sir, first thing, technological advancement. Second thing, resource availability.
Technical advancement koi hai nahi. What you want to talk about R&D?
Yes, sir.
Technical advancement is R&D. R&D can be done anywhere. But talk about industry, setting up industry. What is required for industry? Then you will get ABCD.
Yes,
Industry
sir.
first thing.
First thing, resource.
Clearance.
Yes, sir.
Paperwork.
Yes, sir.
If you have single window clearance, investor will be interested. If you already after kind for a setting up industry, you have to go through 20 departments and wait for 4 years to get all the clearances to start the industry, then nobody is going to work here.
Okay, sir.
So, single window clearance.
Yes.
The paperwork should be minimal. To land.
Yes, sir.
Both land acquisition or availability of consolidated land acquired by the state, and they set up an industrial park and then call for industrialists to bid and put up. Then industry will be, they don't get involved in land acquisition. Or if they do, it should be the environment should be correct for them to land ho gaya. Third, power.
Yes, sir.
If you have good supply of power, then industry will really set up. Otherwise, they will not. If you have an erratic power supply, you don't have backups, then industries are unlikely to go. Fourth, skilled labor.
Yes, sir.
Skilled labor.
Skilled labor.
Why automotive industries flock to either Sanand, Pune belt area or around Chennai? Automobile industries mostly are concentrated in Chennai,
due to skill,
or in Gujarat, or in Pune Nasik belt, Mumbai Pune Nasik belt. Bajaj is mostly concentrated there. Why? Skilled labor is there. Workforce is there. And there are already industries, they beget more industries. So ये 4-5 चीज़ों को पता होना चाहिए. FDI is not the thing. FDI will come if these 5 things are satisfied. Then they will rush. And I just want to give an example of Tata Nano. It has happened while you were in college.
Yes,
they wanted to set up a plant in West Bengal. Okay. Then hesitation started. They had almost started constructing the plant in Singur. Okay.
Yes.
Then there's already strikes and all this Andolan agitation started. They were driven out after 2 years. Firstly got delayed and then driven out. But where did they go? They went to Sanand in Gujarat. Why? Because the Gujarat government that time, Prime Minister Modi was Chief Minister. He said, "तुम यहाँ आओ, ये land है, ये सड़क बनेगा,
communication,
100% power supply. We will not tax you for next 3 years." All these incentivize. So these 4 or 5 things were given. Clearance straight away. No clearance is required. You will set up the plant in this. So then this happens. Okay, so you crystallize that.
But in Odisha, sir, there is availability of minerals, but no technological advance for the exploration and excavation.
No.
Of that
technology is
material.
R&D. Gujarat doesn't have R&D on automobiles. To set up any industry, you need these 4 or 5 things. And that is how industries are coming. That is, even skill also you can import. If you don't impose a restriction, only local labor or local 70% local workforce now, you don't impose such environment, industry unfriendly rules, then labor also you can, skilled labor you can, if the other items are out there. Environmental clearance, land, power, supply of labor and security.
Security, sir.
Yes, you can't have all the Andolan Bazis around and ready set up a plant. So these basic parameters which are industry friendly. Those things are missing. That is why you don't have industry and therefore joblessness and distress migration. Understood?
Okay, sir.
The physics, maths padicha, and you are doing an auditor's job.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Recently, CAG had some observations.
Yes, sir.
You know, they've just given a report on implementation of Kalia.
Yes, sir.
What was that?
Sir, KALIA stands for Krishak Augmentation for Livelihood and Income. Krishak Assistance.
Augmentation,
Sir. Krishak Assistance for Livelihood and Income Augmentation. Sir, it was given to, particularly given to the landless farmers, but in 10,000 rupees in a year, in 2 installments.
6,000.
6,000 in 3 installments, 2,000 to the person. Okay. But his research found.
You are just mixing up. Subhadra is 10,000.
Yes, sir. Then it was found that actually the non-beneficiaries are getting the benefits of Kalia Yojana, and which is found.
CAG has found.
Yes, CAG has found, sir.
Just get the data.
Okay, sir.
What was the numbers?
Okay, sir.
And what is the loss to the state?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
What is the role of CAG in governance?
Sir, to audit the financial transactions and records obtained in the previous financial year, the last financial year, throughout to India and also as well as states, as well as union territories also.
Okay. I will ask you one last question in public administration.
Okay, sir.
Recently, the union government withdrew a circular for lateral entry.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Yes, sir. So, in my opinion,
no, there is no opinion. Government withdrew for some certain reason.
Yes, sir. Sir, I think it is it violating the reservation principle. The reservation quotas are not included in that lateral entry.
But lateral entry aim was to
bring the
best skills,
yes,
expertise,
the domain expertise. To bring the domain expertise in the
so it was done under
administration process.
Okay. You have good poise, confidence.
Yes.
Cool. Your mannerism is fantastic. You have good chance of success. There is no problem. So just brush up. You have to interview.
Sir, 30th September.
30th. That's Bardin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I have not asked you about some of the recent happenings globally, all that thing. Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Gaza, Ukraine. Okay? I have not asked those things because you will be mostly asked about focused around Odisha.
Okay, sir.
How to improve agriculture, how to improve job situation. Okay. What are the schemes Odisha government has for poverty? Okay. Focused on poverty.
Yes, sir.
Specific schemes you should be able to rattle out those. And specifically in this budget, what has been some broad allocations for that? Okay. Your paddy procurement, कितने पैसा दिया है?
Yes, sir. 3,100.
Okay. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.